back to another segment of 120 Seconds. I am Stockwell, the white guy in a car again. Again, I admit that I'm kind of winging it on these intros for these interviews, but whatever. So this time around, we're quote-unquote backstage with Klokwerk E, and this is the second to last Camp Zool interview I did. This one, the sound and video and everything is good on this one as well. The last one with SON was a real nightmare, and we'll get to that when it happens. But for now, enjoy the interview with Klokwerk E. They will be on the main stage at the gathering this year. So, man, it's kind of like fun time, guys, where the times that I've seen them live, you know, in front of mainly juggalo type crowds, the crowd loves them. I happened to see them twice in 3 days last 2 weeks ago. Once on tour with the Three-Headed Monster, and then obviously a couple days after that at Camp Zool. So here it is, the sit down or the standing interview on 120 Seconds with Klokwerk E. Thanks everybody for checking them all out. All right, welcome back everybody to another segment of 120 Seconds on Sega Lovers. As always, I'm Stockwell, doing the artist interviews here at Camp Zool 3, and I got Klokwerk E, that rhymed, on accident. All right, these guys will soon be playing the main stage at the Gathering of Juggalos, correct?
Yes, sir.
Okay, so that's exciting for them, I'm sure. But as we're doing with these interviews, putting them on the spot, they have the next 120 seconds or so to explain to anyone who has no idea who they are, what they represent, whatever they do for music, however they want to do it. Ready, go.
We're a hip-hop group from outer space. We've been here since the beginning of time, since ancient Mesopotamia, Samaria. We invented this shit, dog. Okay?
We are the forefathers of foreskin.
Jesus.
We are the Silver Booth Brothers. We are Klokwerk E. Yeah, our music is built and shaped around the heart of the community.
That's where your heart is?
Yeah.
I got you.
Heart is right. Yeah.
The heart of a champion.
Yeah.
I grew up in the Juggalo community because my big brothers was a huge influence on that shit, and that's why I don't know, like I would stay up rapping with my brother, and that's how I got into hip hop. He was a super big Juggalo and shit, so that's pretty much why we've taken thing. Why I wanted to take it this direction.
The step that you're in. Okay.
Kyle?
Yeah. I'm a hip hop rapper. Grew up in Marion. It's a Juggalo town, clown town. Me and Bill connected. We had been doing shows together, and then me and Bill, honestly, if you would have asked us 5 years ago, 10 years ago, that this was gonna happen the way it did,
We wouldn't have believed you.
we would not have believed you one fucking bit.
We didn't even fucking kick it.
And then, like magic, we had chemistry.
Okay.
We had connection. Bill is an amazing writer, amazing artist. Yeah, man.
He's the amazing writer and producer. It just fucking clicks, man.
Yeah.
Okay,
Fucking
okay.
like magic.
How long collectively has Klokwerk E been together? Like, you know, if you want to say seriously or not, but a conglomerate, if
A
you
little
will.
over 2 years.
Okay.
Yeah, a little over 2 years.
Our first show was actually at the Gathering at the parking lot party.
Yeah.
Okay.
2 years
like
ago.
2021?
2021.
Okay.
Yep.
Okay. All right. So existed since the beginning of time, but just not found each other in the last 2 years. That's some impressive shit. That's some impressive shit. All right. This is not the kind of general questions, if you will, but they're still very interesting to me, and again, hopefully for everybody checking it out. What was the last project that Klokwerk E did or was involved in? What are the details?
Basically, the space tape.
Yeah, the space tape is what we put together is a collection of singles.
Okay.
We've really been pumping out the singles, doing a lot of videos, trying to do a lot of videos.
Yeah, that's our formula. We're hitting hard with the videos so that we're in your face every other fucking day,
Yep.
and we're annoying you to listen to us.
I think we've got anthems, these ballads that we want to treat special. We want them to have good visuals. We want people to know these songs. We don't want to jump right ahead, throw people an album without really knowing what we do first and what we're all capable of.
Like taking the steps. I got
Exactly.
what you're saying. Okay. What is the next, quote unquote, planned project? What you're doing? I mean, you're gonna just stick with that formula of releasing singles. You're looking at changing things up. Whatever you're willing to divulge.
Absolutely. We'll go into it a little bit. We're trying to get into the mythology now. We want to show you what the fuck we are and why the fuck we're silver and what the fuck this is. now that we've got your attention.
We've been making these ballads, we've been making these hits, getting attention, building up our name, building a fan base. Really, man, fucking people really resonate with what we've been doing, and that was the goal. We're like, man, we know we had something special. Don't say anything. So yeah,
and that, just so you guys know, that is classic for my bit. I try and do one takes every time. Like
Right.
when I do my album review, same thing. So I might even fuck up the name of the album, and I'll be like, oh, I fucked that up. Like I don't like do cut edits or anything. So
right.
if you watch this will all be happening.
Cool. That's fine with me.
Yeah,
That's
yeah,
fine with me,
yeah.
man.
So
We'll do it live.
yeah,
We're doing it
exactly,
live.
Exactly.
Yeah, so we knew we wanted to hit people with singles, wanted people to really be able to digest what we're doing first and what we're all capable of. Now we're building a more conceptual album, trying to dive into what the original concept was. We had an original concept when creating this, and really haven't dived much into it. We've been kind of sorting through a lot of ideas and doing a lot of, I don't know, like we've been making these hits, man. We have a lot, and we still are sitting on ballads, hits,
we have gold,
sitting on gold, man. It's amazing.
Okay. All right. So I know we kind of skirted around it, but is there a project in the works that you're
100%.
Okay. All right. So if someone were to be interested in what you guys are doing, and again, they're going to check out your thing together.
Yeah.
And I will say, I will give you the props on the. You talked about the fan base. I don't know it for a fact, but I wholeheartedly believe that the reason you got selected to play was
It's
because,
our fans.
yeah, and it was an annoying push that you guys had going for you. And I'm in sales. I talked about I walk a fine line between annoyance and persistence, right?
Yeah.
And so and how I get guys like you to agree to fucking meet with me. So yeah, it's you had that annoying persistence by some of your fans, quote unquote, on the message boards and whatnot, kind of picking your name, pushing your name out there.
Yeah.
I think that's why you got selected. So I appreciate you, that piece of things.
100%. Yeah, the people are the reason why we've gotten so far.
Okay. All right, we're gonna finish it anyway. It doesn't really matter, but
yeah, I couldn't be more thankful for the people, man.
No,
100%.
yeah, but where we're gonna go from here, and you can do it on your own easily. Plug the socials.
All right, so what you can do is you can find us on Facebook, Klokwerky, facebook.com/Klokwerky.
Spell the Klokwerk.
We got a weird spelling, Klokwerk,
All right.
space E, Klokwerk E.
And as always, the links will be below. I'll put all the links down in there. There'll be words on the screen because my boy Moranis of PLC, who does all my video editing, thanks brother. He'll be the one who puts all this stuff up. And hopefully you guys see this interview sooner than later. And we'll see you guys at the gathering.
Oh yeah. All right. I know my paint's fucked up. You ain't gotta tell me.
All right.
Marines done did that.